When the US and Israel struck Tehran on February 28th, killing Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, along with dozens of Iran's most senior military and intelligence figures, one name was conspicuously absent from the casualty lists. Esmail Qaani, 67-year-old commander of the IRGC's elite Quds Force, the man who inherited Qassem Soleimani's mantle after the US drone strike in Baghdad in 2020. He was not among the dead. Israeli media reports have said Qaani was among the targets the Israeli forces intended to hit, but he had once again escaped. Now, unverified reports circulating claim that IRGC Quds Force commander Esmail Qaani may have been taken into custody by Iranian authorities over allegations of espionage for Israel. Some social media accounts have also claimed that he may have been executed, though there has been no official confirmation from Tehran, and the reports remain unverified. While Qaani is yet to be seen in public, Iranian authorities have not confirmed the claims. The speculation had arisen because the military leader, known as the Man with 9 Lives, had survived while scores of his most prominent figures' comrades had been killed, including more than 40 in the opening salvo of Operation Epic Fury.
U.S. President Donald Trump has claimed that 48 Iranian leaders were killed in the ongoing U.S.-Israeli military campaign against Iran, describing the operation as a major success. In an interview with Fox News, the U.S. president said, "Nobody can believe the success we're having. 48 leaders are gone in one shot." The joint campaign has focused heavily on Iran's political, military, and intelligence leadership, what military analysts call a decapitation strategy. Iranian state media says 43 members of the country's security forces were killed in a bombing of a border regiment headquarters in Mahran, near the Iraqi border. Tehran had blamed the attack on the United States and Israel and has vowed severe retaliation. Meanwhile, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has warned that strikes on Tehran will intensify in the coming days, signaling further escalation. Speaking from the rooftop of Israel's military headquarters in Tel Aviv, Netanyahu acknowledged Israeli casualties, saying the country was paying a price, but that the outcome of the war was not in doubt.
Our forces are now striking in the heart of Tehran with increasing intensity, which will grow even stronger in the coming days. These are painful days. Yesterday, here in Tel Aviv, and now in Beit Shemesh, we lost precious people. My heart goes out to the families, and on behalf of you all, the citizens of Israel, I send wishes for a speedy recovery to the wounded. We are also bringing into this campaign the assistance of the United States, my friend, the President of the United States, Donald Trump, and the U.S. military. This combination of forces enables us to do what I have long hoped to do for 40 years, to strike the terror regime decisively.
A report by Axios has now said that the Feb 28th strikes were planned months in advance. Trump and Netanyahu began discussing a follow-up attack on Iran as early as late December during a meeting at Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence. Iran's crackdown on protesters and fresh intelligence assessments about nuclear activity shifted Washington's calculus. Reports suggest Trump nearly ordered strikes on January 14, but instead authorized a major U.S. military buildup in the Middle East while planning a joint operation with Israel. And even as strike planning continued, the United States pursued nuclear talks with Iran. U.S. envoys Jared Kushner and Steve Witkoff attended negotiations in Geneva just days before the strikes. Officials say the talks were genuine, not a ruse, but expectations for a breakthrough were low. It was a narrow window. After the second round of talks, U.S. and Israeli officials reportedly concluded that February 28th presented a rare opportunity for Khamenei to meet senior aides in a single location. That window became the trigger, as by then, diplomacy had already collapsed under the weight of fundamental disagreements. with the killing of Iran's Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei now creating a leadership vacuum and both sides launching missile and drone attacks, fears are growing that the conflict could escalate into a prolonged regional war. A synagogue was hit in Israel by Iranian missiles, killing nearly 10 and wounding over 50.
At least 9 people have been killed after an Iranian ballistic missile struck the Israeli city of Beit Shemesh, approximately 30 kilometers west of Jerusalem. Emergency services say around 20 others were injured in the blast. Israel's National Emergency Medical Service, Magen David Adom, confirmed that its medics are treating multiple casualties at the scene. The death toll continues to soar. Among the injured is a young girl reported to be in serious condition.
This is the result of the Iranian regime ballistic terror. As you can see, the ballistic missiles was aimed at a civilian neighborhood. This is a civilian building. We had children inside this building, young children. We had elderly people in this building. One of these elderly people was a woman, an elderly woman, and she lived with a Philippine caregiver. The Iranian regime ballistic missiles murder this Philippine caregiver. But this is not only happening here in Israel. The Iranian regime is attacking the entire region. 8 countries, I repeat, 8 countries in the region were attacked by ballistic missiles of Iran. Not only Israel, Arab countries are targeted by Iranian regime missiles. And we say it very clear. We don't have any fight, any quarrel with the Iranian people. The only objective, the only quarrel is the Iranian regime murderous attacks.
Most of those killed had rushed into a public shelter seeking protection as sirens warned of incoming Iranian missiles. Authorities say the majority were inside when a direct ballistic strike hit the structure. While shelters protect against debris and near misses, officials say they cannot survive a direct impact of that magnitude. The Israeli military said search and rescue forces are operating at the impact site, alongside medical teams and a helicopter for casualty evacuation. Officials say efforts have focused on locating any additional victims trapped under debris and providing urgent medical care. The strike marks a deadly escalation as missile exchanges between Iran and Israel intensify. Beit Shemesh, a residential city, now bears the scars of the expanding confrontation, with families caught in the crossfire of a rapidly widening conflict. As emergency crews continue their operations, the human toll of the escalating hostilities is mounting, underscoring the growing danger facing civilians on both sides of the crisis.